Howdy.
Welcome to another edition of Under the Hat. Bellboy,
Sydney.
and this is the Survivor Series 2008 review. Well, we've just watched the event, and I think overall general opinion straight off the bat, I was reasonably satisfied with the event. I thought it was pretty good. Let's get straight to the nookie crookie straight off the bat. Nice little traditional promo to start off the event, showing the history of Survivor Series. 22nd Survivor Series, can you believe it? I sure can't. We started off with a traditional Survivor Series match, which was great. Thought that was a good way to start off the event.
Yeah.
We had Michael's team against JBL's team, as we discussed in our predictions for Survivor Series. We thought this would be not the best Survivor Series match, but I think it probably was the best Survivor Series elimination match of the night.
I think overall, the wrestling skills in this match seemed superior than all the other matches combined. It seemed like a very good wrestling. Seemed like a very.
Yeah.
It was a lot of people that they might not have been in the major storylines going into Survivor Series, but they did actually perform and try and make their performance live up to a great match, and I think it did there.
Definitely, I was quite impressed with that one. Sole survivors were Shawn Michaels, Rey Mysterio, and the Great Khali.
Next we had the Divas match, which was SmackDown versus Raw. I found this quite good as well. I mean, it was another traditional Survivor Series elimination match, and both teams showed a lot of talent in their wrestling skills in this match. Maurice did well for the SmackDown team, I might add. She seemed to do very well. Beth Phoenix, who arguably is the best wrestler out of all of them, maybe, she was the one that was sole survivor and won it for the Raw team, which we predicted well.
Yeah, quite nice to see Santino making an appearance. Don't know why it wasn't included on the card.
That's it.
Don't know, good to see him anyway. Has a very big fetish with Beth Phoenix's biceps. They are quite impressive, I must admit.
Yeah.
But right back onto the matches at hand.
We had the casket match next, Undertaker and the Big Show. We kind of thought there was going to be something more happening in this, maybe a return or something like that.
Yeah.
But the return did happen, we'll get onto that in a minute.
It did.
We noticed that the Druids had a bit of a struggle trying to bring the coffin down at the start, thinking that there was maybe someone in there who was going to jump out. Nevertheless, that didn't happen. Then they brought out another coffin. We thought someone's going to appear out of that.
Has to be it, hasn't it now? Two coffins. Last time we saw two coffins in the casket match.
That's it.
Never.
So we thought another person's going to jump out, someone's going to jump out of that coffin. That didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
And then Taker won, as we thought he was going to.
Yeah.
You know, nice birthday present for Taker there.
18 years.
Yeah.
Done well.
The Undertaker just seemed to flip Big Show into the coffin, and that was it. I don't know, it didn't do it for me, this match, to be honest with you.
Nah, it's a bit too straight-laced.
Yeah.
I thought I wanted to see a little bit more, as you said, interference-wise, really a bit more of an extreme way to do it.
Next with a elimination match, the Team Morton versus Team Batista, another classic elimination match.
Yeah.
This seemed like a pretty good one, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Surprised Regal probably broke the record of going out the quickest I've ever seen in a Survivor Series match.
That's true.
Don't quote me on that, but I think that might be a record.
Yeah.
And then the match slowed down when it needed to. It kept on going at that pace, you know. It'd be over in 2 minutes.
And Orton being a sole survivor and winning the match.
Yeah.
He's carrying on his legacy, his Survivor Series legacy, which we love to see. He did brilliant there, I think.
Cody Rhodes, I think that was a pretty good thing for him to be a sole survivor as well, but
yeah,
it was a very nice ending finish, wasn't it?
Very good ending. Very good ending. Haven't seen anything like that for a while. Very good, very crafty by the Legend Killer there.
Very amusing. I like the way he stalked him like he was, you knew what was coming. Everyone knew what was coming apart from Batista.
That's it.
That was the funniest part.
He looked very intense. Speaking of people looking intense.
My word.
The triple threat, the triple threat that, because of the Jeff Hardy incident, turned into a one-on-one.
Yeah.
But then it did turn back to a triple threat. pretty average match, pretty lame match. We didn't see anything happening there. All of a sudden, Vicky announces a triple threat and brings back the rated R superstar, Edge.
Yeah. Everybody in the whole arena thought it was Jeff. You know, she came, said the blatant obvious, this is supposed to be a triple threat. Yeah, we always knew that. Well, here he is. Everyone thought it was Jeff, and then all of a sudden, Edge is music.
And he's going nuts.
Yeah. Well, we all know that Edge gets a little bit worked up, but I'm sure you guys agree.
He looks like
never seen him that bad.
He looks like he's been trapped on a desert island for, like, you know, while he's been away. He's been growing that big beard.
Robinson Crusoe passed away, eat your heart out.
He does.
That was hilarious though.
Yeah, very good end to the match.
Very good end to the match. Jeff came out as well.
Yeah, Jeff from his injury.
Spice things up.
That's it.
Dyed his hair pink. Basically what we thought was going to take place was Jeff, well we were hoping that Jeff was going to win it. We were correct about the triple threat, but the Jeff being involved, I suppose, took everyone off guard. Edge coming into it with a bit of interference from himself and of Jeff Hardy with a steel chair caused a massive smash, which turned into a spear from Edge onto the game.
A very big surprise there, Edge coming back and Edge actually winning the title.
Yeah.
But well done.
It's good, a spiced up SmackDown.
Exactly. SmackDown was getting a little bit repetitive. SmackDown's looking on the up.
Yeah, definitely. Then, last but surely not least, especially as we're in Boston, Massachusetts, was the main event, the returning John Cena versus Y2J Chris Jericho. This one, well, after I'd seen that of the previous match, I kind of thought, well, yeah, I know I said Cena was going to get screwed. The pop that he got was pretty impressive. Yeah. It wasn't as big as Edge's though. I think Edge got a bigger pop.
I think Edge did, yeah, because no one expected him to do that.
I think that's why. But nevertheless, he did get a good pop. Came out very serious looking.
Yeah.
Focused on the
match at hand.
And the match wasn't great.
It was quite predictable when watching the match, even though I thought John Cena would lose the match, and you thought he'd get screwed and lose the match. As we watched the match, we thought Cena's definitely winning this.
Quite straightforward, and in a way I kind of think it was a good way to end the pay-per-view.
It was okay.
I know King said it was the first time the two world titles have changed hands in one night at Survivor Series, but I do believe it was Survivor Series 2002, which Brock Lesnar lost the title to Big Show, and also Michaels won it in the chamber. But never before has two returning superstars on that night won both those belts.
Well, that's a bit of a statement there from Bellboy. If you can prove him wrong, put your comments down below, because I'd like to try and prove him wrong if we can.
By all means.
And also another bit of under the hat trivia here. How many times did Jericho ask the ref to ask him to John Cena? We counted 52. See if you can prove us wrong.
Ask him. Ask him. And the way he said it with such conviction, anger and determination and dominance. He demanded the ref every time.
Let's see if you can tell us how many times he told him to.
Yeah. Overall, good Survivor Series.
How many hats would you give it?
That's, well, let me see. I think I'll give it 7.5 hats.
Yeah, I think I'd give it 8 hats.
8 hats, yeah. I think it was, yeah, it was good. It was as good as I expected. Probably a little bit more than I expected because of Edge.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit extra special.
Anyway, you viewers out there, if you want to tell us any different, give us your hat score down below if you'd like. Next time on Under the Hat, we're going to be doing an Under Your Hat special.
Yeah.
A request by Velvet Sky out there, one of our subscribers. Hi there. We're just going to do our show on the current status of the rosters at the moment. So we'll tell you what we're thinking of SmackDown, Raw and ECW and how we think things should be panning out in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
And until next time, what goes on under the hat stays under the hat.